Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the birth of grammar. And here are the points. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Ayu Md, Trisna Dwi Jayanti.
I'm Ketut Cendy Cahyani.
And I'm Baba.
And I'm Yunita Adriyanti.
The first point is the use of single word, holoprestic, and PG grammar. So over a century ago, parents noticed that their children seemed to use a single word as sentences. Charles Darwin, 1877, recorded in his journal that his son's acquisition of language used a single word milk as a statement or request or exclamation. And then the use of a single word as skeletal sentences is referred to as holoplastic stage. Holoplastic stage is a bridge that transports the children from the cries to the words, phrases, clauses, and then sentences. For example, like milk is often used as an abbreviated of do you have any milk? And milk is often to use as a truncated of I'd like some milk. And then from the beginning, the the infants are nurtured in the world where communication evolves through intimate the social interaction. And then the development of the grammar has been studied and it can be related to the transformational generative or TG grammar. So TG grammar is the most influential school of linguistics to affect the language study. And then TG grammar here has always been involved most centrally with the study of sentences. Okay, that's all.
Okay, the next material is about the use of words by children. So, even at a very early age, the acquisition of child syntax demonstrated a good understanding of the universal properties of human language. Roger Brown and friends, in the first elaborate chronology of how children acquire English grammar in 1973, shows that children progress through different stages of grammar development, which is measured primarily by the average number of words that appear per speech. Then, although the speech of each individual is different in moving from one stage to another stage, especially at an early age, all children will begin to make sentences after the holoprestic stage, which is begin with two words and then with more words. Then, in the initial two word stage, children do not randomly rotate words between the first and second position. For example, certain words will tend to be used initially or finally, and other words can be used to fill the slot either after or before. So, because the order of words in these two words utterances tends to follow the number words order used by adults in longer sentences, this indicates that children are already sensitive to words order from their mother tongue. And the last, it is very rare for children to repeat the same word twice in their small sentences because children are stingy with their language and make each word count. Okay, that's all the material from me.
Alright, now I will continue the presentation. That I got a topic of the differences between the two words utterance of human child and paw presses by chimpanzees. Okay, the scientists or maybe the linguists in this theory that is compare the human child, which is 2 years old, with the chimpanzees. Actually, there is a 16th item of utterance compared with 7 item praise that using by the chimpanzees. As you can see from the slide, the human child using the small, what is it, small phrases, which is a very meaningful and has a meaningful, which is it balls, it daddy, it doll, it checker, it boy, and then the other phrases. And then from the other side, which is chimpanzee, it uses same phrase, but actually, as you can see from the definitions below, that is. The child display very little repetition, and then but the chimp seem confined to a stock of words, and then the child display great lexical diversity. But the chimpanzee, it's impossible to sign a simple sentence without referring to either name and banana. And then it means that the human child in 2 years old that already explained before, it more use an meaningful phrase than chimpanzees because the chimpanzee will cannot relate the praise without referring to the words that they already known before. I think that's all from me, and that will be continued by my friends Yunita.
Well, so now we'll continue to the differences of the rule system between child and a chimps. So yeah, so a child, for the child has a simple set of rules which are very powerful and elegant. Like Trisna said before, that even though the children produce one or two words, but those words are very powerful. Like for example, the child say cake, it can indicate a complete sentence like I want to eat a cake or something like that. And then of course they can generate a large number of different utterance. So the words that are produced by the children or a child is in a systematic system. It means that the child produces a simple word to the complex one, but it is different from James. The rules is not nearly so tidy, like Baba said before, and also the collocation indicates a mess one. So unpleasant random collocation sequence. So the collocation is unacceptable, and then the rules used do not describe any sentences. It means that what the chimps say, like Baba said before, it doesn't indicate a sentence. So that's all. Back to the host.
Okay, that's all about our explanation about the birth of grammar. And thank you.